So, the Supreme Court just hit pause on some major deportations in the United States. If you missed it, here's the real story, without all the legal jargon. Early Saturday, the Supreme Court stepped in and temporarily stopped the deportation of a group of immigrants in Texas. These are people the Trump administration wanted to remove using something called the Alien Enemies Act, an old law from way back in the 1700s. Yeah, it's been around that long. Now, these folks, most of them Venezuelan, say they barely got any notice. Like less than 24 hours before they were told to pack their bags. No real chance to challenge it, no time to make a case. So, their lawyers made an emergency appeal to the Supreme Court, basically saying, hey, this isn't fair. The Supreme Court's order was super short, just a few lines. It didn't explain much, but here's what matters. It told the government not to deport anyone in this group until further notice. That's huge, because it means these people get a bit more time while the courts sort things out. But not everyone on the court agreed. Justices Alito and Thomas, both conservatives, said they would have let the deportations move forward. So yeah, it's a divided issue. Before all this, a federal judge in D.C., Judge James Boasberg, was asked to step in and stop the deportations. He said he was sympathetic, he got it, but he didn't think he had the power to act. He literally said, I just don't think I have the power to do anything. So, the lawyers had to go higher, straight to the Supreme Court. And here's where it gets even messier. The Trump administration is leaning hard on the Alien Enemies Act. This law lets the government skip a lot of the usual steps in immigration cases, basically making it easier and faster to deport people if they're seen as a threat during wartime. The thing is, these migrants and their lawyers argue that the administration is pushing the limits, moving so fast that there's barely time to fight back. Even the Supreme Court last week said that if the government's going to use this law, migrants need to get clear notice and a real chance to challenge their deportation in court. But according to reports from Friday night, some detainees got these notices less than a day before they were supposed to be put on a plane out. So, what happens next? The Supreme Court has asked the Trump administration to respond once a lower federal appeals court in Louisiana weighs in. For now, nobody in this group can be deported, but this story's far from over. If you follow the news, keep your eyes on this case. It's about more than just legal loopholes. It's about how the U.S. handles immigration when the stakes are highest. Thanks for watching. Stay informed.